Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody today? Okay. Join. Nope, I did it again. Close, load. Solo. Solo, you can go. Start game. Okay, so we are in winter. Hopefully, we are not freezing. I did buy. Okay, if you can hear water pouring, I'm sorry. I promise I'm not peeing. The cup is just literally right behind the mic. I did buy some winter clothing in the last episode. So hopefully that is good. We didn't buy that much. I think we got 3 out of like 5 pieces. Come on, game. Stone and wood tools are fragile. Try to get to metal tools as soon as possible. Okay, so I'm going to let's take a look at how far we are from Smithy 2. If I can skip copper tools altogether, I will. Smithy, we have less than 100 points to go. My guess is we'll get there by the end of the month. Or by the end of the season, like stream. I'm fine with the wooden stone tools for the first year. Okay, so you guys have 2 potage. I need to make more. So I gotta bring all of that. Okay, so let's start by this. We'll make... $75. Use up all of that. And I need bowls. And if I'm correct, I got 25 meals here. Do I have a kitchen here? Herbalist, smith, sewing. Okay, nope. Didn't think so. Kitchen. I think I'm correct. Let's take a look here. Okay, there's not gonna be any changes on that. Housing. So we're good for repairs on everything. There's no indications. What do you want? I am in the process of building buildings. And you need axes. We're out of axes already. No tool. Well, let's do that before we go.
I need more clothes or some
And
fire.
we're cold. We got no money whatsoever. They will use that axe first. Yeah, so we have a winter cap, winter coat, and winter trousers. We don't have a winter cap, unfortunately. Just because I don't want to hear him whining. We'll use the power of a torch to keep us warm. Okay, so what I'd like to do early on is let's go see who is available to recruit. We got 3 places near us that we can hit up. We should probably hit this one up first before we walk way away from it, because I don't think I'm going to be back up here too much anytime soon. Actually, I do got to come up here for the food, don't I? Put the food back. There's the way up. Okay, so I'm not looking for any farmers, but we are going to hopefully start the farming community today. I want at least 1 fisherman and 2 miners. I shouldn't recruit... actually, I can go recruit the fisherman right now, because we do have the house built for them.
So, you're starting a new settlement, aren't you?
Farmer. Nothing. Nothing. Farmer, hunter, fisherman. And nothing.
How do you do?
How old are you? I don't know.
See you around.
You are 22. That is like the
Oh,
perfect
it's you
age.
again.
I'm creating a new settlement. Okay, so
Have you heard about a horse that could climb on the roofs?
no, I haven't. Okay, so Olga, you are going to live in the fisherman's shanty, and you are going to work here. I need to get you some stuff, though. The Fisherman's Shanty is going to get us what? Seven for 1 from Pike. Get me Pike, please. And get me this. One second, we gotta fidget with this. Okay, so let's go to 50. Let's do that. I need to get her a tool.
Have you ever done any quest for the king?
Nope. Snowman. I have not done any quests for the king. Okay, so we gotta head home. I need to create a couple tools. Need to create some fishing spears. I'm not going to worry about the King's Quest this year. Looks like the Herald might have left anyways, which is fine. Wolf, I knew they were there. Where is the way down? Is it you? Yes. You need fishing spear and you need a knife, which we got the knives. All right. How many knives do we have in here? Stone log linen thread. Let's make 5 of those. I already don't remember what it was. Okay.
better don't come close to a hen house at night. Chickens recently pecked apart tried to
We should talk to the woman we want to be our wife as well. Alright. Fishing spears. I made 10? I thought I made 5. Or is it 2 for 1?
built on love. But at this point,
Not sure where you went. You need to warm up, I know.
It's biting cold.
You'll survive. Says she's in here. There you are now.
Hello there.
Romance. How are you doing, beautiful? Can we marry? I've never felt love like this before, and it scares me, but I'd rather spend my whole life living in fear than to draw even one more breath without you as my wife. I'm scared too. I was scared of feelings my whole life, but now I would love to be terrified together with you. You've made me the happiest man alive. Okay, so most importantly, we now have an empty house. Nobody lives here now. I need a torch to get me to the other place. I'm gonna have to make some torches. We can talk to our wife, and basically if we talk to her and then go to bed early, we can have, there's a chance she'll get pregnant. Normally I wait till later on in the game for the reason that your newborns pick up skills from both parents. Like, they basically get an average skill of their parents. So basically, she's going to slowly get skills up. I'm going to quickly get skills up. And then basically, I just have the child. But the thing is I never play as the child, so it's really irrelevant on what their skill is. The way the game's supposed to be played is that when you die, so like I've died 3 times in this game, so like in this run so far, when you die, you're supposed to play as your offspring. If you don't have any offspring, game over. It's called Dynasty for a reason. $25. No place for me to store that here, so we gotta go back. This is going to be the unfortunate part about this design, like this setup for a while, is that there isn't a place to cook in every, like, I'm going to have to basically grab resources from some places, travel a long distance, use those resources, travel a long distance, store what I made. For a bit here. Once we get a horse, this will change somewhat. Okay, so I'm probably going to spend some more time mining today then, since we're going to be up here. Why does the water look weird? Martin, fast crafting, shame on you. Just kidding, I always use that now. How you doing, Martin? I only use fast crafting during streams because, let's face it, you're spending like so much time crafting that, like, I need to be doing stuff during stream. Just me standing here watching a little circle go around and around and around and around 50, 60 times in a row isn't really an exhilarating stream. And doing that over and over again. If I'm playing on my own, I typically do most of my crafting at nighttime, and I'll set it up to do bulk crafting, and then I'll go make like a sandwich or go to the washroom or like do something. All right. Okay, so what do I need to do? Put that. Guess we need to make torches before we freeze our butt off. I'm gonna have to get supplies for torches. Okay, let's drop everything we have. Sticks, knife, straw, hammer, and shovel. And what do I need to make a crappy pickaxe? It is a log and 4 stone. So let's make 10 of these. Yeah. I get, like, a lot of people, I get why people have it, and I have no issue with that kind of stuff. Not, I don't know. I like to torture myself. Okay. So I need copper. You know what? We're grabbing everything. It's been good. I haven't been watching any streams for a while and saw you were on. I used to do that with the bulk crafting, but I ended up starving to death while drying meat because I was cleaning in a different room. Yeah, that's like, I've done that too. You got to remember to eat before you start, like before you leave. You got to remember to eat, drink, take a bath, then start crafting, and then come back 20 minutes later. Okay, we got more weight on us, so yeah. So I'm playing this one on a bit harder level here, Martin. Basically, my biggest thing is I'm not picking up any loot that is on the ground. So any of those camps or anything like that that you find, I am not touching any of that stuff. So everything I get, I have to either make or buy. Oh. The first two, basically for spring and summer, they were 5 days long, and then for autumn and like winter, I went up to 7 because I misjudged how long they were for stream, because I wanted them to last about my stream time. Oops, got tin on me too. Although a good challenge that I thought would be doing like what I'm doing now, where it's like basically you get like you're starting with nothing and you can't loot or anything like that, and do basically 3-day season for the first year, and then the second year do 4-day seasons, and then 5-day seasons the third year, and then like every year just add another day to the season. Also add higher, like basically every year add 5% to the strength of animals. That's a cool idea. Now I'm gonna play after work, thanks. No problem. Still a great game. They changed this mine though, and it drives me up the wall because now I get lost in it. And I'm out of a pickaxe. And that doesn't even fill me up anymore. Wow. I put points in, like you can tell I put like since I've gone mining last, I put points into Mule and got the bag. Yeah, so it's been like basically the first season I didn't have to, but like I was making so many axes and knives just to make money, and then basically I ended up selling the shirt off my back to get some good stuff going. And you're gonna run out now. So we just got a fisherman going. Oh yeah, the theme of this one is it's going to be small little hamlets. So basically I'm going to have a bunch of little hamlets dedicated, like no more than 6 houses in a place, really. 5 houses in a place, probably. Like, I think the mining place will be the biggest, obviously. With 6 houses or 7 houses, something like that. But I just got a fishing community going with one hut, one fisher. They're quite a distance away. Little tiny lake. Died to a bear trying to build it. Got to get in there again. I want to get a second fishing hut in there. It's going to be a temporary one. Most likely, pretty much what's over there is going to be like once we get the tier 2 fishing hut, I'll knock down one of them and just leave like the one house and one fishing hut, and probably like either a kitchen and another hut or a food storage. But it's in a swampish kind of area. I like carrying too much weight. So yeah, we got copper. I'm trying to skip the copper tools for as much as I can. I opened up copper arrows so that I could make copper poison arrows. It was a good chunk of money there. Am I going the right way? What time is it? 6 o'clock, yeah. Well, today just flew by. Those bears don't play. I haven't tried small hamlets. There's a different challenge of basically I have a logging camp that has a kitchen in it. I had to grab, but it doesn't have a food storage. So I had to grab all the supplies from here, travel over there, cook everything, then bring everything back over here today, which is why we're just spending the rest of the day doing this instead of going out and doing other stuff. I'm gonna need another pick on me. So there's going to be a lot of that. My thinking is I'm going to want basically, like right now there's a lot of things here that aren't going to be here because I need stuff done. And I think it's going to be like that for the first 2 years. But I think what I plan on doing is most places are going to have a kitchen because I always have tons of kitchens. I think in the last playthrough I had 6 or 7 kitchens going. Oops. We eventually killed the bear. I was absolutely surprised. I bled it to death, to be honest. I put 10 arrows into it. It just looked like a pincushion running around when I hold Alt. And then it bled out. I don't know why. I thought I saw the exit of the cave there. I was like, wow. Felt really bad for the bear, to be honest. Not really how I like playing. I'm scared. There's nobody here to hold my hand. That's a lot of kitchens. I'm so used to a single one that I use for the town. That's how I do it. One good arrow, then back up and wait. I do my best to let them, like, I want them to self-maintain. So I try to make it that I'm not doing everything. Or, like, I don't want to do anything for them, really. They cook their own, they grow their own food, they cook their own food. At least until I get Iron Nose, yeah. Oh, different bowls. That's my farm. You need to warm up. Simple torch. Oh, I got a pickaxe. I needed the torch. Where am I? And then I like to have a couple getting me cooked fish that I can sell. Because it's fabulous money. Always hit the last one before you leave, so you know where you were. And we're dirty. I haven't seen bandits yet. I don't know if they spawn in the first year. Cooking is the one that I like to do manually myself. I will gather the meat and make the meals. I have trouble balancing it so the food storage doesn't get full. Well, I usually have 3 or 4 food storages. Going. I also like to basically set them up with decent meals, like a variety of meals. So right now they're eating pottage, but so am I, and that's all that there's going to be for a while. I don't even have vegetables starting to grow, so other than cabbage. I get a wife in the first night, I completely spend away from her. Mining. That's what I'm doing. That's what we're going to tell her I'm doing. What's my torch at? 33. she'll never know. Pretty much. In the last playthrough, last one we streamed, my neighbor, the husband of the neighbor, kept, whenever I'd wake up, he would like spawn next to my wife's bed. It's hilarious. I don't know how it just managed that way, but it just kept doing it, and I was just like, I was laughing. I had to write a bug report for something that, like, something else that was happening, and I included that in there. And then Dad responded, I don't think your child's gonna look like you. Alright, so what do we need to do after this? So I'm fine for logs at the moment. Okay, we didn't change anything to do with logging last season, so in the autumn here, and we brought in 225 logs. Well, that's a bold move with you in the house. Yeah. Well, it was an ongoing joke, too, that I completely ignored her for, like, I think it was, like, year 4 or 5 that I'm like, okay, let's have a baby. It's before that I'd never talked to her or anything like that. Yeah, so 225 logs they brought in. I think we're fine with that. I don't think I need more. Yeah, so my fishing hut is up here. Like, my fishing place is over here. My logging is here. The mining is here. I gotta find a place for farming. Grab another pickaxe. I didn't listen to my own rule. Almost done the mine here. Really almost done the mine here. Alright. Be back for that in a second. I had the sun vanish on me one time. No idea where he went. His marker was on the road by the main house, but he wasn't visible. You just got to get better at playing hide and seek. Oh, that was the last one. I did not pay that much attention, did I? Alright, I want to get this built. I don't think I need another hunter right at the moment. I'd rather get 2 people getting me copper. What does that entail? 26 logs, 8 stone, 32 straw. I also need 2 hammers. You walked into that one. Have I picked the entire shore dry? Oh no, there's some over there. Okay, well let's spend what we got, because I'm getting annoyed with how much weight I got on me. I'm going to need to gather a lot of straw. Because we're going to need a lot of torches until I can get a bit of money. I miss the building buff. So what have you been up to? Well, we picked this side clean. It'll come back eventually. Okay, so I need 2 extractors. And another fisherman would be nice. I'd also like to do some quest stuff. During the day, ton of office work, and when I get home, I am being heavy into the garden and the beehive. Got stung in the neck last time I was working with the bees, and one found a way into my bee suit. That sounds quite painful. C, copper. I don't care about limestone quite yet. I'd rather just you get me this. What time is it? 2:54. We got time to go to bed. Do this quickly.
It sure is frosty.
Well, you're standing in the water in the winter at nighttime with crappy shoes on. What about me? Doctor appointments. Not feeling well. Girlfriend came over last weekend for the first time in months. That's about it. Playing this.
I'm freezing.
Playing Solar Punk. And we started Dinkum again. Okay, you guys got water for days or months. Getting a call to a meeting. If you're still on later, I will jump back on. Sure thing.
The smaller the village, the more work for everyone.
Okay. So we have food, we have water, we have tools. So Do I have anything I can sell right now? My 8 coins is going to go far. I don't need the salt. I'm not a salty person. I can sell the rye grain. It's not going to give me anything. I don't want to keep selling the tin because we're going to need it for bronze. I have 4 copper, or 4 poison. I didn't realize that. Let's grab you guys. All right, that's some money right there too. Excellent. Although we have no arrows to defend ourselves with, but that's fine. Who needs arrows? Do we have firewood? That's a good question. We got 115 firewood. How much firewood did we burn yesterday? You are not giving me any information. Why are you not giving me any information? You burned 22 yesterday. Okay, so I'm gonna have to make firewood today. Or this, like, stream. One thing that annoys me about this game is if you sit there foraging, or like basically smelting all this stuff, you'll get cold. You think you would stay warm. How big of a field do I have planted? Is it 60? It's 60. Okay, so twice the seeds that I got on me are planted in the fields. Which then means how much are we... Like, how much am I getting for this? I should try talking to my wife every morning just so that we can get diplomacy boost. Like, or not diplomacy boost, but bump up my skill. That I ignore. Like, it's the one skill I ignore the most. So unless I find a fisherman, I don't need to go build anything right this second.
People wonder why living in Castodia is supposed to make you better than anyone else. Why do they need to question everything?
Hail, friend.
Show me your wares. Alright. So just 38 grain is 76, times that by 4. We're not going to make that much, but it should be enough to start farming next season. 108 for that. Oh, copper arrows. 520. Let's look at a pair of shoes.
See you soon.
You.
Price. 360. 360. You're a ripoff, lady. You get me -5. What do you get me? -6.
Trade farewell. Well.
Well, by the looks of it, the collar will keep us warm for a while. I don't feel like spending all my money on winter clothing. We'll probably have to use torches once the sun sets. And honestly, if I can just use a bit of that money and get better torches, I will. Who do we have here? You're an extractor's wife. Excellent. You're a farmer. That's not helpful today. And you're a huntress and a craftsman wife.
How do you do?
I'm creating a new settlement. Okay. Now the next village is over here. So I think we should come over here, create another 50 logs worth of, or another, let's say 25 logs worth of firewood, and then head this way. Oh yeah, one second. While we're here, can I see the difference between the torches? Like the...
Hail.
So a simple torch has 25 durability. A torch has 100.
That's good to see you
You need
around.
leather to make a torch.
Prices so low you won't believe your eyes.
One more thing. And then the other
was like
factor
reading.
is... This thing is worth 4.5 coins to buy, not to sell. And that's more than 10
That's
times
good. Have
the
a good
value.
day.
So basically, after winter, I could sell torches. Thinking about it, that would be something. I don't know if the game, like how hard that would be to implement in the game. Season-based economy. So firewood and torches and warm clothing and all of those things should be worth more money or cost, like basically cost more to buy and get more to sell in winter. I was also thinking like basically animals should give different meats or different drops throughout the year. Obviously in spring they would give you less than in the fall. I'm gonna grab some of you. We're gonna freeze here. I'd like a couple hundred reeds, please. We're gonna have to grab sticks as well. We'll get a lot of reeds next season just from threshing rye. But until then, or not a lot of reeds, a lot of straw. Sorry. Till then, we get to play in the water. $200. I'm good with that. Alright, we are hurting on sticks. I don't have a spare house and The thoughts are getting a second or a third woodcutter going for sticks. I gotta stop dilly-dallying because I don't have any food on me. And there's no means of getting food over here. I came here for logs.
Hey, I was using that.
Well, you can have it back. Let's take a look at the torches for a second here too. While we're here. I mean, it's not urgent. It's more of a commodity that can make me money. What do you cost? 2 sticks, 2 leather. I can make a bunch quite easily. And it would greatly cut down on stick usage as well. I don't have much use for the leather at the moment, other than bags. I'm gonna do it. So let's grab 20. I'm literally trying to justify every coin I spend on myself right now. Drop that one. I'm just going to use these throughout winter. Alright, let's head in. That is wolf. I didn't panic at all. And push all the wrong buttons. Why are they on the road? Did they move? Do they migrate? I need you to screw off. Oh, you're gonna kill me. You're supposed to be afraid of the fire. Why aren't you afraid of the fire? Well, I got food. Now, here's a tip. When you kill an animal, don't gut it until you look around. Because they like to get you. When you're doing this animation. I don't need to carry that stuff on me. So I shan't. Did I get arrows back for that? I don't know how far away I shot that first arrow. That's where we go. Okay, so here's a question. Can I see the difference now? Yes. Okay, so we knocked out the moose, the bison, one set of bears by building these two buildings. Not complaining. I didn't mind the moose. But the bison and the bear I could do without. Dangerous pigeons. We're all gonna die. I think there's a bear over there. Oh yeah, you should, like, as I was saying, like different drops for animals throughout the year. They should give more fur, like most amount of fur in the fall or in the winter. Least amount in the summer. Yeah, you go down here.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, so who am I looking for? I am looking for 2 males. A male fisherman and a male extractor. You're neither. Although if I can get a farming settlement set up today...
The right man in the wrong place can make all the difference in the world.
There's lots of farming women. I think I had this issue last time too, where all the women were spectacular and all the men sucked. There's a cave. You can mine in there. I know where 4 mines are on this map. There is that one there. This one here. There is one right here. And then there is one right there. I'm guessing there's going to be one somewhere up in here and probably one somewhere over here. Catch your breath. Might have broke that arrow. Not looking for meat, just looking for fur to sell, really. I see a dead fox. I think that first shot missed completely. But remember, always take out the full pack, or else one's gonna come back for a vendetta, or with a vendetta. I did not see you there, mate. Stupid stone knives. Yeah, out of all the copper tools, the one I would go to would be the copper knife. I am surprised we're not freezing. I mean, you are just standing there. I don't think I can kill you with one headshot, though. Ah, it didn't stick. Headshots rarely stick. I don't know who I shot. Probably the one that's still running. Considering the three of you are those. Well, didn't see you there. That's two in you. Is it because I don't have the track that they don't leave blood trails? Oh no, that's where I shot it though, I think. Well, there's blood trail. But I can't really follow it at nighttime. I'm looking for a stag. Damn. Lost 2 arrows in total. One on the fox and one on the deer. And actually 3, one on the wolf. My guys are down here, right? Nope, they're over here. So there's a wolf. Okay, I must have removed it. Oh no, there would be a gray. It's grayed out. Okay, so yeah, where the hell did those wolves come from? I've never seen wolves there. Not complaining. Just more fascinated. Like, did they introduce migrating or anything like that? Do we have a bucket? Have you guys gone through a bucket yet? You have not. That's unfortunate. I guess I can make a bucket here, can't I? Laundry is there. Go away. Not really using logs right at the moment, so I don't really need to be picky on how many we got, because they will fill up your inventory quite quickly. I'm covered in hair. Hopefully that ends tomorrow. I plan on shaving my head. Or buzzing my head. Just great one. That wasn't me that's saying that. That was him. Fur, leather, planks. 4? I need a shovel. I feel kind of naked without it. It's going to take 3 buckets to do this. Aw, you suck. Yeah, just because I was in the water. It should get colder. I don't think this is going to be the coldest it's going to get, but I'm still amazed that it's not demanding shoes right now. Right, they don't sleep together yet. They're not married. I'll sleep in the big bed. It's kind of funny. He protects her overnight. Like, he guards the place overnight. I know.
I wish I had a skin.
I never guard overnight. Alright. So we're on day 3. Yes, day 3 of 7. You can go away. Alright. Where do we want a farming settlement? And so I'm going to want a hunting settlement. I might do it like over here. You can't build in this red square at all. Go away. But we can build like down in here too. Or in here. We also have over here. I don't want to build. there, per se. I don't know, we gotta check it out. I need to find a flat land for farming. Because it's gonna be spread out area. I need water. Would really like to get another extractor, but the only other, like, we've checked these three, so the only other really place is up here. Okay, what do you... Let's go to Pistovia. See what the quests are. J... Track... Keep an eye on the situation in Oxbow. I don't know what that means. You can tell how much I do quests in this game. I guess I could have brought leather with me. Or not leather, fur with me. Still at that stage where everything consumes sticks. Really wouldn't be a bad idea. Well, I can't find extractors. Unless there was a third, or like a female extractor that I missed. Because I wasn't paying attention. But it wouldn't be a bad idea to get a stick gatherer. What am I here for? Don't kick the bucket. You need... Derwin needs 3 buckets. Saltless City. I sold all my salt. I did not check this. I've got to remember to check this. Logs, sticks, and torches. 12. That's a lot of torches for not much money. So the, like, do you pay attention? These do expire at the end of this season. Linen fabric 1. I gotta make it, but we have the stuff to do so.
I'm not superstitious, but I am a little.
How are you?
So one slightly used torch is 15
Want to see my-
coins.
Have a good day.
10 would be 150 plus another, so you're looking at 100, and then some sticks and logs, which are definitely not worth 274 in total, so sure. All right, so let's head home and make that stuff. The big thing here too is it's showing you one thing here. Basically, it's using, or you're getting coins and dynasty reputation for all of this. That dynasty reputation is right here, and that is what basically allows you to grow. It used to basically be this, like your building limit used to be affected by it. It doesn't seem to be anymore, but your population is. To recruit, you have to basically have a certain amount. Like, it doesn't consume the reputation, but you will get to the point where, like, you don't have a reputation high enough for us. And a big part is when they start having kids, when your people start having kids, the kids also fill up your dynasty reputation. Like, basically they can, or consume it, basically. I don't know, not consume it, but they basically, they fill up your population limit so that your kids, who are, well, just like real life, useless, not to, like, you can't say anything else about it. Like, kids are, they don't give to society, they take from society, but they will in the future. They basically make it that you need more points. So you do have to continuously get a lot of points. Now I have that part cranked up because, like, basically I'm going to make, like, if you haven't changed it, I'm making far more points. I think it should be 60 or 6. Like, that should be either 80 or 8. I think it should be 8 points or something like that. I just don't like that system. So here we are. I need... I also need to make 2 more, well, we need to make more torches. Okay, so how much leather do we have? I did just get a couple. Let's grab 14. I'm gonna have to kill stuff. I didn't plan on doing much hunting this season, to be honest. 14. Two buckets, 7 torches. Smithy 2, there we go. That is something I was looking forward to. Okay, so I need 12 torches. Really wish I could spell. Bloody hell. One for me. Don't kick the bucket. 3 buckets. I only have 2 because one is one is slightly used. That is fair. They didn't used to count that, but I guess they do now. Not gonna complain. Okay, so we have maybe they didn't count it. Give me that bucket back, or maybe they don't count it now. Yep, they don't count it still. So that one still would count. I'll give them good ones. I'll be nice. 1 fabric. I gotta go back to the main or basically mining place for that. And then let's grab 4 logs. Do I have a lot of sticks on me? I do have 60. Okay, so drop everything here. Four logs. 28 sticks, and that's the 12 torches there. 4 logs, 28 sticks. Not overweight. All right. That is everything, right? You are good. You are not. You are good. You know what? Let's go back. I don't have a fabric, right? I haven't. I've unlocked. I don't think I unlocked it. It's only 50 coins though. When I get hunting sense, I'm going to start taking that road. But until then, how far away are we from that? Still quite a while away. Yeah, bronze pick is expensive. All of this is expensive, but bronze knife is 250 for a stick and 1 bronze bar. Probably sell a couple of those for some money. I believe bronze is 1 copper, 1 tin. For 1 bronze, it should be 2 copper and 1 tin, but who's complaining? Me. Me, always complaining. We are going to have to pay taxes next month, too. Or next season. What are we looking at for that right now? Taxes are right now 208. Probably looking at... I haven't built anything yet, so... I'm going to say 400, to be honest. I need you. No linen. One thread makes 1. I find, honestly, out of everything in this game, I find this one the oddest. It takes 5 flax stock to make 1 thread, and then it takes 1 thread to make 1 fabric. That is the oddest one of them all. Crafting. What do I need? 5 logs. Planks. Oh shit, I didn't make planks. I forgot about that. I don't get distracted, you do. Yeah, so again, tier 1 is sticks. Basically, you have a log, well, you'll have a stone frame, or stone foundation, sorry. You'll have a log frame, you'll have stick walls, and a thatch or straw roof. Tier 2 is log walls and plank roofs. I don't remember how many. I'll check that again in a second. And then tier 3 is stone walls and more plank roof. Like this is, I think it's shingle. It's just a wooden roof. I think the next one's a shingle roof, which is a lot more planks. Okay, drop you off. Drop off meat too. I don't know why I'm carrying meat around still. And one more log. Nope. Wait 1 second. Are you temperature? You are. Oh, Jesus. Well, let's eat one of you. So this is going to increase my tolerance. That's this green bar here. So this is your temperature bar here. The blue means you're cold. The red means you're hot. The green means you're like good. Basically, when you see things that are like plus tolerance, it'll expand the bar in both directions. For a short period of time. Well, depending what it is. There's also skills that do that in potions and drinks and foods and all that lovely stuff. I am going to be right back. My apologies. Sorry, the package arrived. I got new cups for the blender. Two of us use the blender a lot, and we only have one 16-ounce cup. Or it's 24-ounce cups, but it like, has 16 marked on it. Don't go past this limit. Oh, bloody hell, I forgot the furs. I would like some money, so what fish do we have too? I would like to get a couple... what do you call them? Craft, like, tools. Primarily that knife. Okay, so crab furs. They're useless to us. Oh, right, you don't cook any. I don't have anybody cooking it. Duh. Pardon me. I ordered a bunch of shirts too. I'm still waiting on them. Sick for basically I'm going on to 4 full years of being sick now. Like I think August is the August I was like went down to temp work or part-time work, and then like September I was completely out. So once you get to September, somewhere in September, I'm like on 4 full years of sick leave, and that's 4 full years of basically not leaving the, like I only leave the house to go to, like I'll walk to the store every now and then, but going to the doctors and all that is pretty much it. So a lot of my clothes are now rags. And something I've learned, like basically I never used to watch TV. Basically, before I got sick, I was an outdoorsman who would occasionally, like, I'd play video games in between me playing outside, or being outside. So now I'm stuck at home and I'm watching TV, and I lie down when I'm watching TV, and what I like, basically all the armpits on my shirts are torn open, and I couldn't figure out why. And then basically I was lying down watching TV, and I put my head up over, like, under my arm, or under my head. I put my arm up under my head, sorry, and all I heard was rip, and I was like, oh, that makes so much sense. So it's basically, if I'm going to sit, like, just lie down and watch TV, take your top off. Because, Christ. Where's Mark? Mark's my favorite.
How is life?
Show me your wares. What do we got for you today, Mark? Oh, wait. Well, we can sell you this. So we're going to get 88 coins from that. And 14 fish. 133 coins. This is why we want fishermen. Like, seriously.
Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Good
luck.
We'll talk. Just not now. Where am I going? Okay, so that's the bulletin board.
South, people ride on horses with 2 large...
Oh, please tell me I'm in the city.
hunches on their backs. Is that
You're inside this house, or whatever this is. It's a house. What do you want? Can I help you with something?
Please, just let me rest here for a while. I will be on my way soon.
You look like you've been through a lot. Is everything okay? No. Do you need any help? I haven't eaten in days. I'll fetch you something, don't worry.
Please.
Can I not give her food? J. Roast meat, I have that. She wants flatbread. I'll buy a flatbread. Okay, who am I looking for here? Derwin. No, where's Derwin? Derwin's in this town. I know that one. He's... like the person who looks after the supplies. What are they called? I like that. That's a nice house. I've not really decorated the inside of the houses in a while. That, wow, they've added a lot of stuff. I like these stairs. I kind of avoid doing the wood foundations, but like now I kind of want to see if I can't do that somewhere for something. Durin. You're not Derwin. I don't know how to find Derwin out of all these things. What is over here? Yeah, you're the town person. So that goes to Marigold, who
How is life treating you?
is the Lord
Why?
and Prick. Where the bloody hell is Derwin? Is that you up there? You shouldn't be up there. Notice board, quest target. There we go. Derwin. Walked by you a dozen times. About the buckets. Good. Let me cross that one off my bucket list. Haha, I've been waiting with this one for a long time. Nevertheless, thank you. Here's the payment. Now just hope the fire won't start in the place we want to store them.
Take care.
I would like to sell fabric for the market stalls. Anything troubling you? Good. That's your money thing. Then I think it should be enough to patch everything up at your service.
Have a nice day. Hello.
And anything troubling you? So, witchcraft and evil, huh?
Don't eat
Apparently so. Notes from the lunatic will drive me mad one day, but you can never have enough wood and torches, so I left it hanging.
Have a nice day.
Alright, I need flatbread. Who sells bread? Oh, that's Mark. Mark sells bread. Nope, Mark doesn't sell bread. The tavern sells bread. What kind of flatbread? Just flatbread.
Oh, it's you again.
I didn't mean to click that.
Have a nice day.
Where'd the bartender go? Jewelry. Mark, do you have any flatbread? Or you? Do you have any flatbread?
Hi, old friend.
Flatbread.
Want to see my way? Have a good day.
Thanks.
Eat up. Wait, is that a cut? I could try to clean that for you. Don't touch me. Sorry, I didn't mean to. Get away, stay away from me, and I'll...
Leave me be.
The person's not interested in talking to you right now. Okay. What's your name? Cassia. They're outside the town. I saw that on the map. While we're here, is there another extractor? Because seriously, everything consumes
I heard
sticks.
That you started your own village.
You're
Keep at it. The beginnings are always the hardest.
you're a farmer. Okay, so this is a full farming couple right here. They're a year apart, yeah. We'll start looking into that tomorrow, I'm gonna say. Or maybe the next day. But I gotta remember, full farming couple there, because if I can recruit them, I will. Last day of this season would be the best, because they're not going to have anything to do right now. I am going this way. Your people can also give you these kinds of quests.
Good day.
Bugmilla. What's the matter, young lady? You seem to be quite upset. Oh, you're young. 14. Excuse me. Sorry about my looks. I've been working a lot lately. Of course, my parents punished me again, but it wasn't my fault. I did my best in the fields with my chores, but my awful brother, Bozda, ruined it all again. What did you do to be treated like that by your brother? We were to do chores together, but he never did his part with proper dedication. Instead, he spends all day playing with his stones and talking to them. My friends laugh and say that he's a freak. Whoa, I don't want to know what he does with his stones. That sounds kind of... The way he said it sounds kind of
The king is the king. As long as he doesn't
obscure.
poke his nose into my business.
Little children like to play with... I'm going to say that one. He isn't a child. Bozdir is older than me. That's the problem. He should be more responsible. It all started
Recently,
when...
one kid peed in my laundry because he overheard someone claiming that it's good for clothes. So I had to wash them once again.
It might have been me saying that. It all started when our mother told us to remove stones from the fields. Since then, the only thing he cares about are his rocks. Bozdir is constantly looking at them from every angle, smashing them into smaller pieces to see what's inside. One time, one of the pieces got in my eye. I did the same thing, but as a little kid. Ouch, I'm not surprised you've had enough. What kind of nonsense is this? Didn't he hit his head? Or did he hit his head? Didn't he hit his head by any chance? No, it should be did he hit his head by any chance?
Women bleed once a month while no animals do.
Only women bleed once a month while no animals do? I learned the hard way that dogs do. My friends told me that their dog was in heat, and I didn't understand. I just knew that it meant that it is breeding, and then I showed up and it kept bleeding everywhere, and I didn't realize why. Yep. I was older than I want to admit on that one. Ouch, I'm not surprised you've had enough. I'm fired up with this. He acts innocent in front of our parents. He thinks he's just clumsy. They think he's just clumsy and tells me to take care of him. But he won't listen. Talk some reason to him, would you? Don't worry, miss. He just needs some encouragement. He should be more responsible. I will look into it. It sounds like he should be a miner. I'm not saying that because I want a miner. I'm saying he just seems to like rock, so to give him a pickaxe. Who am I going to talk to? Talk to... Oh, that's up here, not down there. 44 meters this way. Oh, I see you. How old are you? Oh, hello there. I've dropped a particular mushroom-shaped stone. Haven't you seen one around by chance? Have you seen one around by chance? What is it with all the ents? Your sisters complain that all the work is left to her while you run around collecting stones. Do you like stones too? What a coincidence. I used to collect stones just like you, but my parents forbade me to do so because I was too far behind with my work in the fields. Or I don't intend to look for any. Stop this nonsense. I'm going to go with 2. Whoa, that's a surprise. Mine are also not fond of my work lately. I can't imagine them not letting me study stones. That's all I want to do. Did yours really forbid you to do that? They did. And it all started with my sister. She couldn't stand that all the work fell on her. Oh no, from what you say, I may be in deeper trouble than I thought. Stupid boys, dear. A stone instead of a brain you have. I have a favor to ask my fellow stone collector. Listen. Please, help me out. Just find just a few more stones to examine. 30 is plenty. I promise to catch up with my chores and never stay behind again. If you do your chores, then I'll get you stones. How about that? You better keep your word. It shouldn't be a problem. I admire your enthusiasm. Fine, just don't hurt anyone with them. They're all over the place. It shouldn't be a problem. They're all over the place. I don't want to waste my time for nothing. Seriously, do your work first and then I'll give you stones. Do that one. Just don't hurt anyone, kid. Oh, we're cold. I was wondering about that. Alright, let's run to bed. We'll go see our wife. I'm not dilly-daddling because I said let's go see my wife. Jesus, kid. You can't find 30 stones? Kid really does have rock for brains. You're dirty. I need to get that meme. So that people know what I'm talking about. Okay, yeah, let's sleep. It's like, do I want to craft? I'll do that now, though. Let's talk to you.
How do you do?
Nice. You look like you could use some water. Okay, 1 second here. I'm gonna
See you
try and actually look at min-maxing this part here. So 99.6. If can I talk to you? Like, just have a conversation.
Hello, husband.
Hello, husband. I haven't seen you all season. Romance. I have a little favor. What favors are there? Could you take this money to the Castilian district taxes? We have a debt to pay. Could you inform the herald that we've fulfilled the king's request? Nope, none of that. How's our little kingdom doing? Where can I find what's on your mind? Let's go with that one. Being good enough is the same as failing. If you are not going to push yourself, why even bother trying? I really did marry somebody who's a piece of work, didn't I? Could you move a little? Be well, my love. Let's romance. I don't have a gift for you, and no kids yet. There's no just let's talk. 4. We need some extra tools for our workers. Okay.
Good luck.
I'm guessing that did nothing. Yeah.
Oh, it's you again.
Have you heard anything interesting recently? Clonica, that's where someone needs your help.
Have a nice day.
I don't know. Alright, copper. How much can I carry? Not that much. $70. Well, I can carry a lot of stuff now. And drink water. Production. That's skill. La la la. Building master. Less dynamic consumption during building. We get 2 points in this. We're level 4. Cooking expert. Faster crafting in the kitchen. I don't need that. What is builder? Slow durability, loss of hammer. I'm gonna go for that. Getting kind of annoyed producing so many hammers, to be honest. We don't have that much tin, I know that much. Okay, I'll be back for that. So if I throw some bronze knives into the warehouse there, they will use up all the stone ones first. I'm not going to need all that copper there, but whatever. They always use the worst ones, and if they're like some of them are damaged, they'll use those ones first. Like, they literally use the worst of what you have. It's nice design, to be honest, which is great because everything ends up taking up so much room in your in your storage. How many I got? 27. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, and I think we got 800 coins. So, I would like to start with bronze knife. How much money? Bronze axe. And I cannot do a pickaxe. But this is what our people use mostly, other than that and a fishing spear, and there's no fishing spear upgrade. I'm not really going to upgrade to bronze arrows for myself until we get more poison. I'm fine hunting deer with copper arrows. It's a couple arrows per. What do I need? I don't know what I need. Oh, from doing quests, they gave me stuff. That's right. I got a torch. I don't know where from where. Probably the same thing. What does the plum juice do? Temperature tolerance, +3. I'm going to throw you into this. They won't drink it out of here. If you throw any food into your warehouse, they will not eat it. Basically, they completely ignore it. Okay, you guys can have that, and you can have that, and what do I need? Because I did not look. I need logs and sticks, and we have a total of 25, let's say... Probably should actually look at 1 log, 1 stick. Alright, so let's grab 5 of each. I'm gonna grab 10 sticks because I'm gonna sell some knives. Slowly make our way over here. Tools. I'm getting dizzy now. Or lightheaded, I mean. One of the two. I get so out of it that it's hard for me to tell. It's usually lightheaded, though. Alright. And I should be able to carry you now. Back over here so I know how much I have. Okay, let's drop off 4. I'm going to sell 5. I'm going to keep 1 bronze axe for me. So we got tools for days now. I wanted to keep some for much bronze do we got left? 7. I can make a couple pickaxes out of that, I think. Well, we're almost at the sewing hut. Yeah, we're doing quite well on this. Yeah, we'll get down there quickly. Oh yeah, you're only 2 bars. Yeah, we're fine. I need 30 stones. How are we doing here? We are halfway filled. So we're going to have to start watching that more. That's basically, it's logs and stone. That'll be the vast majority of what it is, too. Stones are 339 weight. It's 1 stone per, or 1 weight per, like 1 kilo per stone. Logs are 2 kilos per log. Firewood is half. But those two you keep getting a lot of, so. And then metals as well, once you get those produced. Okay, so I think we're going to head over to the hunting... Okay, basically, I don't know their names. We're going to head over here. This is a hunting, logging settlement. This is a fishing settlement. This is a mining settlement. And this is a farming. And the main market. Like, this is the capital of the region. So, let's go to Pistovia. Now, there's those islands that we built on last time. I do want to put something over there. I don't know what. We are halfway through current season. Gone through half the food that I made today at the beginning of the stream. Without me eating it. This does not include my consumption either. I should have bathed before we left. If we're talking to people. Well.
It's biting cold.
It is. On the other map, what, or a lot of people do it on this one too. Basically, you would come up to like here, and you'd leave a bath full of water there, and like one here and here, like just on all the entrance points of the towns, so that like you walk up and you just basically bath before you go into town. I just got lost. How did I get up here? I do have something to sell, right?
How do you do?
Show me your wares. Okay, so... Ooh. 3 bronze, like 1 bronze knife is 150 coins. That is not bad. Not complaining. I got 2 more to sell.
So long.
Let's sell them to the knife lady. Are you the knife lady? You are.
How can I help you?
Do you even sell bronze? No, you don't, because it'd be up here. Bronze pick. Holy crap, lady.
Only the best. Have a good day.
Good God. I don't have enough bronze to sell pickaxes, though. I should open up a copper tool that I can sell, because we are going to produce a lot more copper than bronze right now, because it's going to be a while. Are you the person? You are. I was lugging these not so light stone. Okay, 1 second. Judging by the sweat and red face, you must have the stones for me. I can't wait to inspect them thoroughly. I was lugging these not so light stones for you, and you still mock me. Take them, or the pleasure is all mine. Make good use of them, and then get back to work. Or once you finish playing with them, at least make some stone tools out of them. Let's go with that one. Thank you, but they're so ordinary. Maybe there's something inside, but I think I played with ones like these many times. This is all I was able to find in the area. I have kept my part of the deal. I guess you're right. I wasn't very specific, but nothing's lost yet. I will return to my chores, but promise me something. What now, young man? Cones, worms, or dried poops? If you ever come across an unusual stone, mineral, or rock, bring it to me. I will be happy to analyze it and add it to my collection. I can do that. Yeah, so somewhere in here, I wouldn't mind, like, this is kind of where I want to have my hunting, or at least one hunting place. Again, I think I'm going to do, like, I'm thinking even smaller than what I was really planning. Basically, I was thinking, okay, we're going to have, like, one hunting village with, like, I think basically I look at, like, 2 hunting lodges, which is 4 families, and then, like, a kitchen or 2. And that's what it would be, like, that would be the entire thing. But I think I'm going to go, like, cut that in half and have 2 of them. Like, I want tiny places. So 1 hunting lodge per, like, for a hunting camp. Hey, look, loot. This isn't so safe. Rude. There's people over there. I can't remember what they give you, or if you can recruit them or not. I don't think you can recruit them. They're people who basically live in a, like, dilapidated village that is sinking. I fell off the road. So, in here, there's bison in here, so it's not exactly safe. There's bison and wolves and everything like that over here. This isn't bad land. I could build farming there. I feel odd about it because that's literally where I built last time. But again, like, I started where we started because it's just convenient. So I'm going to eventually build there. So I might as well look at it now, kind of thing. To me, it makes sense having the farming along the water because of, like, you need water for farming. They can build canals or whatever. I mean, there's no canals in the game, but... Other option is over here. Okay, let's come over here. Check out who's recruitable. Look, more loot. Don't realize how much loot there is until you're not allowed to pick it up. Oh yeah, this is where the herbalist is too. And the pigs. Mighty, mighty pigs. All women. All women. I need 2 males, and it's all women. None of you are extractors. Okay, so you are nothing.
Ah, setting.
You are a diplomat and a craftsman. You are nothing. You are a farmer. And you are a salesman. You guys are utterly useless. Okay, so let's go this way. Yeah, so that place is for logging and hunting, and there's also a herbalist and a pig farmer there. So you basically, they did it well too. There's a lot of like stumps around, and there's a lot of like the inside looks pretty good on it. So winter's not the best time to be looking at that kind of stuff, but so these are the islands that I built on last time. We're gonna swim across. We're gonna get cold. Because there are wolves and bison on the opposite side, and I don't remember where. And I still don't have my sense. Crows. Rabbits. Wolf. So the wolves are over there. And the bison are over here. Where are you, wolves? Am I even close to getting that thing? No. "14 arrows. I don't see a single wolf. And I have no capability of healing. Like, I gotta buy any healing. Autosave, thanks, game. It's always lovely when you go into a part and you're like, is this place safe? And then it autosaves and you're like, huh, great, thanks. Crows. Now, unfortunately, these buildings here, they put a barrier around them, so you can't, like, there's a bison there. Those big guys. There's 3 of them. You can't, like, really, it wouldn't be a bad idea incorporating this into a town, or, like, a little place. There's my axe. Ooh, that did a good amount of damage to you. Not gonna have any arrows left in a minute. Okay, I think I see a dead wolf there. There's gonna be one more of you. Oh no, you're still alive. I am so shaky. Well, that was just crap. Okay. Screw it. Hey, you can see how out of range I am on these with these arrows. You coming at me? Oops. You don't want to play with me anymore. This is where a spear would be useful. You suck. He's like, you put an axe away. After him. Oh, I lost that. No, no, there it is. I'm not getting you until I kill the other one.
I don't feel my fingers.
Well, you're gonna suffer for a minute. Did we kill that deer or that? Not deer, that wolf? Sorry, I'm looking at deer. No, we've just gone off if it's...
There's a real nip in the air.
Okay, so yeah, you're somewhere around here. Where are you? That's a rock. I was fully expecting you to get me.
Should have put on something warmer.
How many arrows I got? 12. I lost 2 arrows. Shit. Could be one in the... I don't think there's one in the wolf. I did most of the damage with the axe. Okay, we're back at the deer. He's probably running away from me. Is a big thing here too. All right. Oh, nope, there you are there. Okay, there's only two, or else there's a dead one somewhere. Right. I don't like cutting down those trees. I like them. It's alright, it's gonna be dark for the night. Okay, so as I said, I like that tree. It's a nice tree. It's a big tree. It's a lonely tree. Let's make it less lonely, shall we? Okay, so what are we thinking for this place? It's not where I meant to go. I meant to go in here. We're going to start with a stick house. There. All right. We're going to have another stick house. For now, at least. I don't want to put everything jammed as close together as I normally do. I gotta stop doing that. You can go there. Okay, now I can see where they are. So where are we? We are looking at right here. Okay, that'll also take out the bison, and I don't care. It's funny, at the beginning of the game, when you're building, you're like, okay, I can build here, and it'll take out all these animals, and I'll be a lot safer. Good. Later on, you'll be like, where can I throw a building down that doesn't take out animals? So I'm going to look at having fields here and here kind of thing, like all through here kind of thing. So on that, where's this little peninsula thing that I'm seeing, which is right over here? Let's put you this is where your field workers, like these are your field workers here. So we're gonna put you right here. And then we can have a bridge going that way. I'm going to kind of change that. I do like that, though. So let's put you more right like that. Where's this house? You work 6 people, which is 3 houses. This place is already getting bigger than I want it to be. Jesus. A barn. Alright, well, let's start with this. I don't have enough stones. The kid stole all my stones. How many sticks do I need for these houses? 100 or 80, so 160. I don't know why I'm focusing on sticks when I can't even build a frame. I don't have a shovel either. So much faster.
I need more clothes or some fire.
You'll survive a minute.
I don't feel my fingers.
That's a big temperature drop, isn't it?
It's biting cold.
And I run out of torch. What I could do... Oh, I hear ya. How much are you? 150. I don't have firewood. I don't have means of getting firewood out here. So this place is going to have a food storage, obviously, as well. Obviously. Basically, I'm thinking along the lines of whatever they gather, they need a place to put it. Really should have made some copper, or some bronze hammers. But I don't really have the bronze to do that, to be honest, because I got enough for 3 pickaxes. And I don't really want to jeopardize that, because it's probably going to take 3 pickaxes to do that mine. I mean, I could always... stop mining and make a pickaxe in the middle, but who wants to do that? One task at a time. That's what I always say, and that's what we always do here. We complete one task before we go and start 5 more. How did I get 7 logs? I think eventually these are going to be stone. I'll run without a torch for a minute.
How freezing.
I'm probably not going to ever make a bronze shovel. I'll wait till we get to iron, and then we can just make an iron shovel. Once you get to iron, everything just goes iron. Well, for you. For your people, it takes a bit longer to get everybody else on iron. Resource storage 2. That is good news. That'll double, like, so when I up, oh yeah, we got 2 resource storage. So basically the resource storage 1 gives you 1000 storage. 2 gives you 2000 storage. So basically we're gonna not double, but by upgrading one of them. I'm gonna have to grab the straw too. Where are we? Uh, 4 o'clock in the morning. Nice. How are you not cold? There you go.
Put on something warmer.
Okay. I think that's good for 1, isn't it? Nope, that's not what I wanted to do.
I should better warm myself up.
That durability loss buff is so good. Less than a hammer to build a house now.
I don't feel my fingers.
You're fine. You're inside. Here, cook up some meat. No apparent reason. You'll warm up. Okay. Okay. Survival, what do we need? More health. Less food and water intake. Take that. More health. Oh, I only got 1 point. Damn it. That's fine. I eat less.
It sure is frosty.
Who needs less or more health? It's not like I die or anything constantly. 13. How many stones do I need for you? Let's build the base of you. So I can stop worrying about these stones. Yeah, so there's not going to be any warehouse over here, though. Which is going to be a pain when I want to upgrade everything over here. But that's life.
I should better warm myself up.
2 more stones.
I need
Yes.
more clothes or some fire.
We're on the verge of being cold. We're not really cold. He'll survive. He'll just be annoying for a minute. Well, actually, your health is going down. Well, poo.
It's biting cold.
Did I get a good seed from that? I don't know. Birch. Nope. You suck. Those massive trees, like the one that we're building around, you can get seeds to plant them. But they're rare.
I need more clothes or some fire.
Yes, I hear you. I can't make firewood, right? No, you used to be able to, and they took that away. I keep getting lost. In that little brush. Like, that little brush there is getting me lost. Who would have thought?
I need more clothes or some fire.
Okay. I'll make a torch in a minute. 2 simple torches should be good for the day. We're gonna stay dirty for a while. Oh no. Whew.
I don't feel my fingers.
Wasn't really paying that much attention to his health. Didn't realize how fast the cold affected him. I got more than enough. My guess is by the time that this torch runs out, it'll be warm enough. What is our issue? Is it just the herbalist? I'm guessing so, yeah. It's just the herbalist. Because I gave them orders on what to do, but there's nobody to work it. And I'm not going to put somebody in there in winter when there's nothing for them to do. Next winter, they should have something to do. Unless I do it all. Which is a possibility. Yeah, when we built here, like, so basically my main town was all of this. And basically all of these big bushy trees here. I didn't cut any of them down, and I basically built, I think this one was like our market going around it. Or no, yeah, the two of them here. Where did that go? Hello, dear. Did I remove that stump? Yes, I did. Kind of weird in video games where you chop a tree so high. Like, you want to chop it as low as you can, right? Should ask my cousin. He was a lumberjack. Please enter Canadian stereotypes here. Every Canadian is or was related to a lumberjack. You're not that far off. I got new logs. Where can I get logs safely? I don't have the health to fight. I think last run, basically, I came over here, plopped a building down. And then basically next season I just came back and built everything because I didn't want to die. I was not close to that tree. I do object to that. What do we got for seeds? 1 maple. Cut down like 4 trees. I think I'm going to go to the town and buy a potion if I can. Might die getting there, though, going through the water. Thinking about it, when I want to upgrade I'll probably wait and upgrade everything over here, like, at once. And when I do that, I'll probably just come over, build a warehouse, and then upgrade everything, and then rip down the warehouse. Just because it would save a lot of effort. Warehouses take up a lot of room. I'm 3 logs short. Are you kidding me? Alright. Let's go die cutting down a single tree. Okay. Sorry, 1 second. My phone is throwing a tantrum. Okay, so you... Sorry, my mic's in the way here. Farmer's Hovel 1 and 2. Okay, I'm going to throw down some quick fields. These are not going to be permanent. The reason they're not going to be permanent is because I do want to get a barn, 3 more houses, and a food shelter over here in this vicinity, and I don't want everything jammed so bloody close together, but let's start with this. So what am I going to be looking for here? So maximum is it 15 or 16? 16. So you can have a 16 by 16. I don't want to do that this time. Let's go with an 8 by 8 here. I'm not doing anything with them, so I'm just placing them down. Actually, really, I could just place these down to get rid of all these damn bushes that are around me. An 8 by 8 here. Can I get another one in? It'll be tight if I can. Ooh, that is tight. Okay, so we're looking at spring here. We're going to plant flax first. So I do need to get more flax seeds. Then you are going to be harvested, and we will plant cabbage here. And then you will be harvested, and we're going to plant rye here. And okay, so that is that one. This one is going to be beetroots. Right like that. And rye. Right like that. This one can be onions. And rye. One second here. Our onions. God damn it. Only one. Alright. You shall be cabbage. I need carrots. So I'm going to change this slightly, I think. Let's come over here. Carrots here. carrots, and rye. So carrots. So cabbage is basically an afterthought. You are onions. Or is that beetroots? That is beetroots. Is that how you spell beets, or is it an A? Nope. All right. You are onions. Yes. And I already forget what you are. Oh, because I haven't planted you yet. Okay, so you are flax, because you are a big field, and I want a lot of flax planted. And then again, cabbage. Did that work? Yes. Sorry, I wasn't sure what button I hit there. And then rye. Okay. H flax. So I need to make sure. So we might not have much money coming in from rye this year, because I might actually have to buy more seeds, to be honest. Because I want all of that planted. Or, well, no. If we don't get enough, that's fine. Like, we don't need to plant it all. Fertilizer is going to be a bitch. So yeah, right now they're all going to be clumped together. Sorry. I'll change that later. Like, later on, I want some over there, I want some over there, I want some over here, I want, like, basically a barn, probably 4 more houses, a kitchen, and a food storage. All basically, like, pretty much to out here. Oh, I can build in here too. Basically, this area here would be better for building than farming because of the angle. Okay, so I'm going to backtrack the way we came. I want to stop by and buy a potion. I will probably recruit the one female farmer from over here. I'm going to grab both from the Petrovia or whatever it's called. Yeah, I like the piles of wood, and I love how they did this place. They learned a lot between maps. Like, between this first map, the first map was like gorgeous when they did it. The trees are beautiful in this game. The, like, nature is so well done. The towns were lacking a lot, though. Like, they did them and it looked medieval, but, like, you didn't realize how much decoration was missing from all the towns. Nope. 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 And yes. And nope. Alright, 26 it is.
How do you do?
I'm creating a village.
You look like a ghost.
I was about to ask if you don't need any settlers. Boo, boo, boo. You are going to be in 2. And you are going to work the farming shed. Now, you don't tell the farming shed to do anything. They will farm everything within range.
Is this new village yours?
Yes, it is mine. Who's the witch here? I feel like it was this. I feel like it's over here. There's a hunting place right there, too. People always get upset that I call them witches, and yet they're always off by themselves. And they make potions.
Every time is a good time for a snowball fight.
How have you been?
Show me your wares. You're a craftsman.
Only goods of the farewell.
Is there no sales here? What is this place? Logging. Logging.
Our king will
Cool.
go down in history as the most forgettable one.
There's the hunters. I know somebody there buys and sells. Okay, you are here. You guys just disappear a lot on me.
How is life?
Show me your wares. $60 effect. I'll take 2 of those. You know what?
Best goods and have a good day.
I don't have means of making them for a while. Like I don't have the resources to make them for a while. Let's say that. And I'm not trying to die a lot. Alright. You do you. Yeah, and, like, more cut down trees, piles of wood, wagons, or carts, sorry. Again, over here. It just looks real. And I like it. Okay, so what I want to do for a minute is come over here and take a look at these islands. I'm not really familiar with them too much. Deer. Problem with what I'm doing is I'm going to knock out a lot of animal spawns. So it is going to, like, basically there's challenges that you do later on. And, oh, there's Vice in there. It's going to get harder. Badgers. Okay, so that is a very small creek, really. Those guys are fast, by the way. If you think like, oh, they're big and slow. No, they're not. And they will kill you pretty bloody quick. Ducks. Okay. Now, I wouldn't mind, like, I would like to put a settlement over here. I don't know what it'd be. So, we're going onto a larger island here. Do I want this to be a farming island? I could also do an orchard over here, actually. Moose. Or do I do a fishing village over here? Boars. Haven't really played with the boars much, have we? Which is odd. Usually you do a lot with boars early on. Because they're plentiful and they're kind of easy to kill because they come at you, like they attack you. But I think the only boars around me are the ones with like the wolves right next to them, so I kind of avoided them. Alright, let's head home. Now, let's head to Petrovia first, or whatever it's called. Right over here. That's a pair of wolves right there. By a tree.
I should better warm myself up.
More moose. Badgers and more moose. Seriously? Moose, moose, moose. All right. What does this look like over here? So this might be where I put the hunter, or one hunter. I don't know which road I'm taking. Okay. What day are we on? We are on 5. Ooh, we're losing 2 days. I did a lot of work at nighttime, though, that's why, so. So basically 5-hour stream. Once the day ends, it's gonna be this season. Look, more moose. I like moose. They scare the crap out of me. Because moose are much bigger than what they show in this game. Okay, so you are both farmers. Yes. No. Shit. You're a hunter.
Travels are all very well, but how are you?
4. N. Okay, so farmer, you're 26, you're 27. All right, so we're gonna throw you into house 2 as well then. And you could have this. I did get a lot of what I wanted to be done today done. So like my goal was to expand the fishing village was first. That didn't happen.
Good thing that only
We haven't really found anybody to work it, I don't think. I wanted to do some quests. We did that. It'll be a winter thing more so. I should basically come in and look at this every month and pay attention to that. Keep an eye on Oxbow situation thing. If it pops, we do need to do it, or else we're going to wait and wait and wait kind of thing. I wanted to get a farming community done or started, and well, we've built what we need for the year over there at least. Next winter I'll go over, move a barn over there, like the barn over there. Move, like build a, it'll get greatly expanded. I want lots of kitchens in the end. The issue with kitchens right now is they're only one person. It's the same situation with the fishing hut, where level 1 is 1 person and level 2 is 2 people. I think that's how it works for the kitchen. Smithy, kitchen, 1. Oh yeah, there's only 2 levels of kitchen, and then it's a tavern. So I want the level 2, and then basically a lot of craftsmen will become, like, will be getting recruited. We don't really have the resource production of anything right now to maintain any craftsmen. And that includes the kitchen. Is the sewing hut? One of them is one. Yeah, it's sewing hut. That's, you need to get to the third one to get 2 people there. It's like one of the craftsmen's. Okay, let's make sure we got no food on us. I wanted to mine. We did the full mine there, which is what I wanted. I'm not looking to do more than 1 mine a season, ever, really. You can go... Alright. How are we on potage? We have 6 left. Okay. I don't know if they'll eat it when, like, the 2 days that we're cutting out here, but whatever. If they don't, it also means 2 less days of production, right? So it's not like it's a win-win. Nope. Torches, straw... Vial. Alright, I want to get that upgraded. Yeah, you're not producing much copper, lady. It's not an efficient... The thing that we built for getting copper is not efficient in the slightest bit. Yeah, so you're getting us, what, 4 a day? Per person. 3 a day, yeah. You are skill 3, so I was hoping to get males work in there first, because then basically when we get the mine going, I got 2 good miners who are not going to go on maternity leave. But that didn't happen. So, whatever. Next season. Okay. Oh, wait. I fucked up. I'm supposed to go till 6 o'clock. I'm not used to my time change yet. My apologies. I'm calling it early then.
I could make a bench myself, but it's just too hard. Furniture making is almost as impossible as swimming.
I'm not used to my time changes. My apologies. I'll try to do better next time. Thank you all so much for watching. It's been a pleasure. Leave any comments on YouTube. Let me know how you think this is going and all that. And thank you for all the chats, the follows, and the supports. It is very much appreciated. I hope to see you all again. Next week, I will be doing more of this on Tuesday and Friday. Thank you all again.